don't you dare throw any problems at me when I'm not looking, because I still get that feeling in my stomach sometimes. So again, I think the first sentence probably is the best rewarding of the whole thesis statement. And the rest of it is explaining the whole thing again and telling you why he hates math. So this is a narrative essay telling you a personal experience about why he hates math. Okay? Any problems? No?
He became a famous mathematic in the end, no?
I don't know. No. We don't have such a moral story here. No.
And the clincher part, Sam, it would be the 3 or 4 sentence at the last part, I think.
Yeah, maybe the last part.
Yeah.
Cliche in narrative stories could be a moral theme or moral message given to the people. But here it is not giving you any moral message or any kind of conclusion. It says that now without sadistic teachers, I am okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, we can say that. Maybe he has learned math better at his own pace. So this could be the clincher. That's right. So let's go to shopping at a peak. The next story, very quickly. We don't have much time. We have one more to go. So I'm reading the introduction. Working part-time as a cashier at the Piggly Wiggly has given me a great opportunity to observe human behavior. Sometimes I think of the shoppers as white rats in a lab experiment. Pardon? You're not talking to me? Okay, sorry. So sometimes I think of shoppers as white rats in a lab experiment, and the eyes as mazes designed by a psychologist. Most of the rats, customers I mean, follow a routine pattern, strolling up and down the aisles, checking through my chute, and then escaping through the exit hatch. But not everyone is so dependable. My research has revealed 3 distinct types of abnormal customers: the amnesiac, the super shoppers, and the dawdlers. Sorry, dawdlers. Sorry,
Yes, I
dawdlers.
didn't understand.
Pardon?
I don't understand what it.
Which one you don't understand?
Process is it?
Pardon?
I don't understand meaning of this text.
Oh, the meaning? Yeah,
Yes.
he was using as a cashier, and he's talking about different customers. Okay? He thinks that they are white rats in a laboratory experiment, and he has tried to test them. Okay?
Process is
And he's telling you the results of his test. So now, what is he doing?
who is testing on.
It says that my
It's the
research
blueprint.
has revealed 3 distinct types of abnormal customers: the amnesiac, the super shoppers, and the dawdlers. Okay?
It would be the
So,
blueprint.
Procedure.
this is the thesis statement. He's trying
Process.
to.
Oh,
Is it the process paragraph?
no. Process essay,
Is it a process essay?
I think.
No, we're talking about 3 distinct types
Okay.
of abnormal
Okay,
customers.
I have a mistake.
So what kind of essay is that?
Okay. I talk about the kind of essay.
Okay, what kind of essay is that?
I think comparison.
Process.
Like
Process.
Comparison?
Yeah.
No.
Process.
Because,
Procedure.
It is
No,
going to the comparison between three kind of customer.
no,
I
no,
think
it's
it's a
not comparing them.
process.
It's just talking about three distinct types.
Process plus is it's a
No,
research.
we are not
This is
giving.
research.
Yeah,
It's a research.
Is it a classification?
it is just a
Classification.
classification.
No,
Yes,
this is research.
Classification,
it's
yes.
just classifying customers into three different classes. And this is the blueprint. It's talking about amnesiac shoppers, super shoppers,
Super shopper
and
and
dawdlers. Okay, in three different paragraphs. Okay, and what kind of motivator are we using?
I think beginning from sometimes I think of the shoppers as white rights in the lab experiment.
He's giving you an anecdote, maybe, huh? Some personal experience. He's talking about working part-time as a cashier at the Piggly Wiggly has given me a great opportunity to observe human behavior. Okay, so he's talking about his own experience at the beginning, telling you where he has observed this kind of shoppers. Okay, so let's go to the first body paragraph. Again, in the first sentence, you can see we are talking about amnesia. You know, remember amnesia?
Yes.
We had it, remember?
yes, the people who forget about
Yes.
Yeah, when we were talking
everything.
about memory loss, we talked about amnesia. Amnesia means loss of memory, when you lose your memory. So the first type is the amnesiac. The amnesiac stops his car in the loading zone, leaves the engine running with the keys locked inside, and tries to enter the store by crashing into the exit door. So this is the type of amnesiac people he's talking about. Let me just make it green. This is the topic sentence. He's describing them. He's describing what kind of people are amnesiac. They just leave the engines running with the keys locked inside. Okay?
Yeah, do everything wrong.
Yeah, he forgets everything and enters the store by crashing into the exit door. And if you just continue reading, that you will see that they have done lots of things in a wrong way. Okay, so the next type is super shoppers. The super shopper has been running her assault for days. Has been planning her assault for days. You know the meaning of assault?
Attack.
Is attack.
Attack.
Yeah. So she has been planning her attack for days. It means that she's a professional shopper. She has been planning everything, and she knows what she's going to buy, and she knows where she's going. As you can see, she's described as she enters the store with a pocketbook on her arm, a coupon purse around her neck, a calculator in her pocket, and in her hand a shopping list that makes the Dewey decimal system look downright chaotic. Okay, so that's the kind of super shoppers that will attack the stores. Then in the next paragraph, you will see the information about dawdlers. The dawdler wanders in as if he had been looking for the library and arrived here by mistake. Okay? He tours the aisles slowly, pausing often to read a box of Fruit Loops, squeeze a dinner roll, or sniff one of those lemon scented rubber blobs of room freshener. So he doesn't look like being here. Dawdler means someone who has lost his way and he just happens to be in a shop. Okay? They are dawdlers. They're just wandering around. They look like wanderers. Okay? So the conclusion, in conclusion, it says that To be truthful, most of the people who pass through my checkout are quietly efficient and polite and a little boring. Though the abnormal ones may try my patience, they also help to make a dull job more interesting. So, for your own amusement, keep an eye out for these characters the next time you pull into the parking lot of the Piggly Wiggly. A fellow trying to unlock his car with a coat hanger, a woman fussing at the bag boy for squashing a grape, and a sweet old lady who may try to tell you about the arthritis in his knees or the expiration date on his buttermilk. Okay, so what is the rewarding of the this statement here? For your own amusement. Mhm. This is the rewarding. For your own amusement, keep an eye out for these characters the next time you pull into the parking lot of the Piggly Wiggly. It is referring to the beginning of the story. And this is the summary of all those people he has been talking about. Okay? Clear? Yes? No? Difficult?
The main meaning, those are the abnormal one may try my patient. They also help to make a do job more interesting.
Yes.
It's main idea.
The main idea?
Main
This one?
idea
Through
of this.
abnormal ones may try my patience. They also make a dull job more interesting. This one, you
Yes,
think?
yes,
I think this one is better because we've been talking about these characters, different kinds of characters we have been dealing with. But the most important thing is that he's categorizing or classifying different shoppers, different abnormal shoppers at the Piggly Wiggly. Okay, that's the main point that he's talking about, and it has got a sense of humor in the
yes,
writing.
yes,
It is not
yes,
quite serious, you know. It is just for
yes.
fun. It looks like a joke that
It's
you can
very
find.
funny article.
Yes, very funny. If you just read through it, you will find out that it is quite funny. And the last one we are going to discuss today is time for an anthem the country can sing. You know anthem?
Yes,
Yeah, it's the national poem for every country.
Yeah, the national song of
National
a
song.
country is called anthem. Um, so I'm going to read the introduction only because we don't have time. I need to talk to you more about the other parts. So the music was composed as a drinking song for the 18th century London social club. The words were written in 1814 by Francis Scott Key to commemorate a battle. And on March 3rd, 1931, the Star Spangled Banner officially became the national anthem of